Even her taking was giving, a story by Yitzchak Buxbaum.
Like Abraham and Sarah, Chaya Schechter was a pious woman whose home in Tel Aviv was open to all.
There was never a day when she and her husband did not have guests.
Regardless of status, every person that sat at Chaya's table was treated like a king or queen.
At times, there might have been 10 people staying at the home, and at other times, there could be as many as 30.
But each person was made to feel as if they were in their own home.
Chaya was always ready to give everything she had to another human being.
She had reached perfection in kindness, and her giving was done wholeheartedly and joyfully.
One day, she sent one of her sons to borrow some money from a neighbor.
When he returned, with the money in hand, she took the envelope with the money in it, placed it somewhere, and never even opened it.
הבן שאל, אמא, למה להביא כסף אם לא השתמשת בו?
בני לוויתי כדי שהשכן לא יתבייש ללוות ממנו כשהוא יצטרך.
Chaya Schechter showed Nedivut love with a certain sensitivity, to act so that no one would be ashamed to take.
Like some other holy people, even her taking was giving.
When we treat others kindly, fairly, and lovingly, we are not only living our wise values, but we are truly living Torah.
WISE, we have learned that a community is a group of people we lean on when times are tough.
They are friends and family who are there for us when we need love, support, and encouragement.
Being a responsible member of where we live and go to school means performing mitzvot and putting others before ourselves.
Doing little things like helping a neighbor or picking up trash can make a big difference.
We recognize that it is our obligation to make others feel welcome when they visit from other places.
Federation's Global Twinning Program, we did just that.
In December, we welcomed our Israeli partners from El Harizi and Tel Aviv to WISE schooling into our homes.
And just last month, our own delegation of students visited them in Israel.
We took the knowledge we got from our Megamo Ivrit with us, which gave us a deeper understanding of Omaniyot, Israeli art, Tarbut Israeli, Israeli culture, and Anashim Be'Yisrael, the people of Israel.
We were part of the daily life and culture Israeli kids our age live and experience each and every day.
Toda la'achim ve'lachayot shalanu b'Yisrael shechem chalak mimishpacha shalanu.
Our study and practice of Nedivut Lev expanded all across the world, all the way to Israel.
Being in Israel reminded us that we are part of a larger global community.
Many of the ways we can show Nedivut love towards one another.
But we have also been the recipients of kindness throughout our time here at WISE.
The adults here at WISE are generous with their time because that's what they love to do.
Our coaches, administrators, but especially our teachers, have devoted so much time and effort into working to make sure we grow as students and as human beings outside of the classroom.
They have taught us to learn deeply, lilmod la'omek, and to be creative, yiyot yitzer chi'im.
They are examples of what it means to make great happen.
The teachers at WISE have guided and helped us through many situations.
Whether it was solving a problem with another student or explaining a math concept.
Whether it was helping us understand the connection between civilizations or picking just the right word in writing.
They have been supportive and enriched our journey through elementary school.
We know they care about us and want us to do our best. We can feel it.
Just as the Talmud teaches, the highest form of wisdom is kindness.
Thank you, teachers, for being an example for all of us of how to embody Nedivut Lev.
אנו מודים לכם, מורים יקרים, על נדיבות לבכם.
Teachers, please stand so we can all recognize your commitment to educating and supporting your students throughout the years.
6th grade class. Today, I'm going to share with you a life lesson that I hope applies to your graduation today and your future educational journey. So here we go. This is the picture outside of my bedroom window on November 9th at 2 a.m. The Woolsey fire was raging and it hit our neighborhood of Oak Park. We had to get into action. The first place we went was to my parents' home to help them pack and evacuate. They couldn't take a lot with them, just the basics, and I asked them to pick one thing that they absolutely wanted for me to help put them in the car. On the wall, they have a Megillah that was in our family that my great-grandparents brought with them from the island of Rhodes when they had to leave. Watching my mom and dad, who are here, pick this reminded me that, students, when we have to make an important life decision, the thing that truly matters, that drives us, are our values. Fire lesson number 1, remember what's important and stay true to our Jewish roots. 2 days later, I went back to my house. I took a walk around the neighborhood. There were still small fires going on, a lot of firefighters around, and things looked bleak. The good news was we did not lose our home. And then, every week I started hiking familiar trails to see what was happening. Within a month, the transformation started. We had rain, the soil was ready, and out of burnt logs and rocks, the plants started to grow. So, fire lesson number 2, things are resilient. When we don't think we can come back, we can. Students, you are going to face some really tough hardships. Some things are not going to go your way. Parents, I want you to know your children will get through it. Let them experience the pain and know they will come out on the other side, sometimes stronger and brighter. And I kept hiking every week, and I saw the plants coming back. I went in the rain, I went in the sun, I went after school in the morning, and I just continued to marvel. And I didn't hike alone. Sometimes I did. But as I watched nature continue to amaze me, I needed to share my excitement. So I invited, and sometimes dragged, my husband, my kids, and my parents to see this transformation. As much as I enjoyed the outdoor experience, it was so much better sharing it with people who mattered. So kids, fire lesson number 3, your life is going to be enhanced by having your family close by. They will add meaning to things that are meaningful. Always make sure you take your family with you. And over the spring, the flowers kept coming. We had a super bloom this spring. It was not to be believed. What was actually the best part of hiking was that the trails that I go on all the time were completely different. What I learned is that there are flowers called fire chasers. These are all from our hikes. They only bloom after a fire. There is something that occurs with intense heat, the opening of seeds, the wind, the rain. It brings exceptional and unique flowers. There were poppies everywhere, purple lupin everywhere we went. I don't know if I will ever see this again. I don't know if we'll ever have these circumstances, but we got it this year. So, fire lesson number 4. Out of great tragedy, sometimes comes some of our great blessings. Beyond family, I had the joy of sharing this spring miracle with important people in my life. Hiking with my friends made every day better. What I realized is that on a trail, it's really easy to talk about anything. Even you guys, and we talked about you guys. We discussed and shared our dreams, our ideas, our work. We planned next steps. The hikes were enhanced with each person that I walked with. So kids, here's fire lesson number 5. Surround yourself with good friends. Some of them are sitting right next to you, and some you haven't even met yet. I know that you guys get how important friends are. Treat them with great love and respect. The last lesson I learned from one of these friends, my ultimate hiking partner, was Mrs. Kleinman. She taught me an important lesson that actually changed who I am as a person. This might not surprise some of you, especially those teachers, but I was always about getting to the end of something, moving fast, having an accomplishment. Mrs. Kleinman reshaped me to focus more on the journey and not just on the destination. I learned it's not just how many miles we go or how many floors. It's about seeing the beauty on the way. So guys, maybe one of the best fire lessons for my life was to enjoy the journey. I hope it's as good as it is for you. And so, we've all been on a journey. We have all grown this year, and we all have a lot more growth to go. I want to thank you for allowing us to be a guide for you and your family along the way. And I want to invite you to come back and share with all of us in the Wise School community the experiences and life lessons you learn. I'm so very, very proud of you. Congratulations to you, to your families, to your parents and grandparents, to your teachers, for everyone who made this great day happen. Congratulations.
One of the many parts of experiencing wholeness, Shleimus, during our time here at Wise School was engaging in acts of tikkun olam, doing our part to make great happen for others.
Focused on raising money for the Israel Sports Center for the disabled. Their mission is to empower children and adults with physical disabilities from all backgrounds to participate in physical and psychological rehabilitation through sports.
The ultimate goal is to help their members live productive and successful lives in Israeli society.
ISD provides programs for kids from preschool all the way to adulthood.
Our own coaches have taught us that there is more to playing sports than just physical benefit.
Our experiences of playing sports has helped us build confidence and develop more effective problem-solving skills.
The ISPD believes that playing sports contributes to their athletes' confidence, morale, and self-image.
There are currently about 2,500 kids and adults participating in dozens of sports. Some of their athletes have even made it to the Paralympics.
When our classmates were in Israel last month, they had the opportunity to visit the Israel Sports Center for the Disabled
as our HESA project this year.
Our goal was to raise enough money to purchase 2 basketball wheelchairs for them. Each wheelchair would cost $2,500, which meant we had a lot of work ahead of us.
Because we are fortunate to be able to play basketball on 2 feet, we wanted to support kids who need special wheelchairs to play.
Through weekly Sadaka, Bisley sales, and our open house pizza and bake sale, we worked hard to meet this goal.
But we felt that we needed to up the ante and figure out a way to reach our goal.
So we planned a 6th grade versus faculty basketball game.
This expression of Nadivu love came from selling tickets, concessions, and having friends and family sponsor us.
Through hard work, dedication, and a commitment to meeting our goal, we did it big time.
We're so lucky to have Randy Sunshine, the West Coast Director of ISCD, here with us today.
Randy, will you please come out and accept the donation from the Y School class of 2019, not for 2 wheelchairs, but enough for 3, with a grand total of $8,294.
Disabilities in Israel who come to the Israel Sports Center for the Disabled. I'm speechless. Thank you so much.
Gratitude and appreciation for where we live and things we have.
We give back by having a positive attitude and positive energy every day.
As we leave Y School and grow in our ability to effect change in the world, we can keep John Wesley's words in mind as a guide for our thoughts and actions.
Do all the good you can. Asa et kol hatov. By all the means you can.
Be'ezrat kol hamashavim.
In all the ways you can.
B'chol hadrachim.
In all the places you can.
B'chol ha'mekomot ha'efsharim.
At all the times you can.
B'chol hazmanim.
To all the people you can. L'chol ha'anashim.
As long as you ever can.
Kol od halav yachol latet.
We are so proud of you and so excited to celebrate this moment with you. You talked at the beginning of this beautiful presentation to us about Nidivut Lev, and you said it's for others, Nidivut Lev, this generosity of heart, but it's also for ourselves. And that's so beautiful and so true. And so I want to share 2 teachings with you about how Nidivut Lev can be for you. One is from last week's Torah portion, the beginning of the book of Numbers. It says, Se'u et rosh kol adat b'nei Yisrael. You should count all of the heads of Israel. Literally means lift up the head of each person. So the first lesson about loving yourself and being generous to yourself is knowing that you count. You count so much to us, your parents, your families, your teachers, classmates, this whole community. And you count very much to your clergy, your cantors, and your rabbis. And I just want to say personally, when I started at Stephen Wise Temple in 2012, you were my kindergarten class. And I've got the opportunity to watch you grow into magnificent, magnificent young women and men. You count very much to each and every one of us. That's one lesson about generosity of heart for yourselves, just knowing how much you matter to us, how much you count. And I know how you are there for each other too, how much this class has really been for one another. People who show that your friend counts, show that your classmate counts. The second lesson actually relates to the song that you shared earlier in the day. I didn't know all the songs that you'd be doing, but when I heard Burt Bacharach and Hal David, I was very happy. That song was written about the same year that Stephen Wise Temple was founded. It was first published in 1965, but they started writing it in 63, 64, so when our temple was being created, that song was founded. Do you know which song I'm talking about, 6th graders? What the world needs now. That song was written around the time the temple was created, and it's a beautiful song, and you sang it beautifully, and then you sang it in Hebrew, and you talked about ahava metukah, sweet love. But here's the thing I want you to know. There's a problem with the lyric, because the song says what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. And it's not true. It's not true. That part of the song is wrong. There is an abundance of love. It never runs out. Our tradition says, ahava rabbah ahavtan. God loves us with a beautiful and great love. And then it says, ahavat olam, which can be translated as endless love, eternal love. And that's the love that this community has for you. It never runs out. And you can meet new friends when you go off to middle school. You can make new friends, and you will still be able to have all the love in your heart for this 6th grade class. As you go through life and on to college, and you have other experiences, you can fall in love again and again and find new people to love and find new people to share your life with. And there will still be love left over. And that's how it is for us. As you graduate and move on to the next chapter in your life, know that your clergy, your administrators, your teachers, your entire community is here for you in love. 6th grade, I want to ask you to stand up, please. I want to invite all of my colleagues, our rabbis and cantors to be here. And 6th grade, turn and face us. We're going to ask the whole congregation to stand. We're going to open the ark. We're going to offer a special blessing of love to our graduates and to our community.
May God bless you and watch over you.
May the light of God's presence always shine through you. May each moment in life bring grace to your lives.
Seeking wholeness and seeking peace and seeking to be generous. And may you find in all of that seeking the blessings of wholeness, of peace, of shalom. Katie Ranzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a moment as we're feeling this gratitude to recognize the gratitude to so many of the people who made this day happen. It begins with our amazing Wise School security and maintenance staff. Can we have a round of applause for the people who kept us safe for all amazing women in the office, our Y School staff of Cecilia and Sarah and Jillian and Stephanie. And then there was the group of teachers who work today. Many of you have had a chance to meet, who's here with us for just a couple of more months. The person who has brought Israel to our lives and taught our dance this year, Shaliach Roi. Our Hebrew and Judaic teachers, I'm going to ask the 6th grade Hebrew and Judaic teachers to please stand. This program is I'd like to ask Ms. Tanner and Ms. Birch to please stand. Maestro Case, who brings music to our lives. And finally, our 6th grade teacher who, in addition to all of the other work, really was the director, the writer, and producer of today's show, Miss Sarah Spall. We know that all of this learning and all of this work represents the love that we have, the generosity of our staff. Students, later if you get a chance to go around and you'll hug and high five and thank these people throughout the day. We're very, very grateful. Thank you.
Jasmine Maroney.
Leah.
Oliver Sharafian.
Hanoch.
Eli Farshi.
Eliyahu.
Eitan Zakai.
Eitan.
Jonah Danishkar.
Jonathan.
Nika Kaluyan.
Leah.
Samira Shakrian.
Shira.
Leah Namvar.
Dvora.
Tristan Kohanim.
Eitan.
Rebecca Katan.
Yael.
Ethan Gabayan.
David.
Ariel Amron.
Ariel.
Ryan Mogodam.
Yosef.
Noah Faruzanfar.
Noah.
Emma Herskew.
Eliana.
Dylan Shaulian.
Yigal.
Aaron Bina.
Aharon.
Samantha Lily Sims.
Shira.
Lauren Messian,
Hannah,
Jasmine Abayan,
Hannah,
Alon Haronian,
Ilan,
Alex Malikmer,
David,
Taylor Saraf,
Sarah,
Sai Torkin,
Yitzhak,
Eliana Schaefer,
Eliana,
Lauren Adut,
Leah,
Abe Efres,
Abraham,
Josh Gabay,
Eliyahu,
Hadley Hashem,
Leah,
Ryan Moss,
Moshe,
Daniel Danishkar,
Daniel,
Yael Rotem Simon,
Yael,
Chloe Shaulian,
Chaya,
Tess Karubian,
Ora,
Ashley Oheb Shalom,
Gabriel,
Emma Benafshaha,
Yael,
Shepard Johnson,
Shaul,
Darius Mosanen,
Nathan,
Samantha Shadi,
Rachel,
Alexa Shadgu,
Yael,
Talia Foonberg,
Talia,
Mikey Cashpian,
Ezra,
Kaya Polani,
Kaya,
Ori Shashua,
Ori,
Tola Schwartz,
Eliora,
Liana Malikmer,
Carmela,
Alex Ramin,
Nathan,
Matthew Soleimani,
Yaakov,
Sophia Schaefer,
Sarah,
Maddie Schwartz,
Miriam,
Daniel Abayan,
Daniel,
Miel Balur,
Sarah,
Andrew Pakravan,
Yaakov,
Evan Farhadi,
Moshe,
David Stein,
David,
Liam Cohen,
Liam,
Olivia Bumshad,
Livia,
Andre Madahi,
Abraham,
Logan Gabay,
Ariela,
Alexander Kohanim. Brianna Fisher.
Rachel.
Ariel Sakai.
Eliyahu.
Melina Rabbani.
Miriam.
Ori Abidor.
Ori Daniel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to present to you the graduating 6th grade class of Y School.